breakdown.
Well, hello YouTube fans, here we go. We've got the A320 today. What I'm going to do is a short tutorial on the way I started up and get my flight plan and all that stuff for anybody that is having trouble. It's pretty simple. This is the fly-by-wire. I'm using the Beer Force 1 skin today because, well, this guy likes beer. So, without further ado, we're going to get right into it. You can find this livery on Microsoft.to. Pretty badass livery as far as I'm concerned. On the inside, you got your walnut cockpit. Everything is pretty much a walnut color, even the flight stick. So, anyway, here we go. Let's take a look at this. So, first things first, you're going to turn on your flight pad. That's what I do. And again, there's other tutorials out there that are way better than this one, but you know, this is just what I do. If you notice the flight plan, so we can go into the options right down here, click on flight pad, see the brightness right there. We go ahead and turn that all the way up. Now that we've got that, we're going to come back over here, hit that little thing. So I've already created my flight plan. I'm just doing a short flight from KMCI, my home airport, to St. Louis. I've already plugged all my information into SimBrief, and if you need help with that, there's plenty of tutorials out there on this great YouTube. For that, if you want, you can shoot me a message, and hell, I'll even throw one up there for that. Like I say, it's pretty simple. Anyway, I'm just going to click here from SimBrief. There it is. We got that. Okay. Now, the other thing is, what I do when I first get in, I come up here to these three IRS knobs. Boom, boom, boom. Turn those on, just straight to nav. Now, like I say, this is just my quick way. It's probably not the right way, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I click all those buttons right there. Then I click my two batteries on. Give it just a few seconds to let that kind of pop up. I come down here, turn my strobes to auto, turn my beacon light on, and my nav lights. Now that that's on, I'm going to go ahead and hit the external power. That's up. We're going to turn on these little lights right here, and we're going to turn that on right there. I'm going to go ahead and start the APU. So we're all set. We're going to go ahead and get our non-smoking signs, all that stuff on. Now, I do not have any passengers on this flight. I never do passengers or anything like that, so that way I don't have to worry about weight, balance, all that stuff. All right. Everybody got that? Cool. Great. Clear as mud, right? All right, here we go. So next thing I do is I look at my screens here. They're kind of dark, so we're just going to go give those a little turn. I don't chase frame rate. I don't give a shit about frame rate. Don't care. If you're looking for frame rate, well, good luck. If you don't care about frame rate, this is an awesome way to do it. Then I come over here to co-pilot side. Don't give a shit about Penelope. She don't need to look at anything, so she's gone. There we go. Next thing, we're going to go down here to ECAM. We're going to turn those up, just like so. Now that we got that, we need to input our flight plan. So, my second monitor here, I've already got my flight plan pulled up through SimBrief. So here we go. We're going to go right into the ATSU. We're going to click that right there. We're going to click the AOC. First thing I do is I click the init, and we're going to select that button right there. Boom. KMCI to KSDL. FOB 9.5, I ain't too worried about that. Now I'm going to hit the init button one more time down here on the pads, and we're going to select this right here. There we go, she's inputted. Alright, cruising altitude is 290. That's pretty cool at negative 42 degrees. You can change your flight number here to pretty much anything that you want. Doesn't matter. We're going to hit the arrow button over here. We got the GPS looking thingy. Boom. There we go. That's done. Now, my block fuel for this trip is 10.1. So, we're just going to type 10.1. Boom. There you go. Now that's entered. Next thing that some people do, I do it every once in a while. I'm going to go back to the ATSU, hit the AOC, and we're going to hit this perf right here. Now, if you notice it's got block fuel, all that stuff, you can do this. You can hit load. Okay, that'll load everything up. You go to the next screen over by clicking here and load. Okay, that's your payload. You can go ahead and click that if you want. Okay, that loads it all in, right? So it's all loaded. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to click perf. Now, again, people do it differently. This is just what I do. So first things first, on the transition altitude, I'm going to type. If you click on the actual screen, you can use your keyboard and type stuff in. So we're going to change the transition altitude to 18,000. I'm going to type the number 2, put that into flaps. Okay. Up here, your true outside temperature is 28 degrees, so I'm going to type 28. And we're just going to put that in there like that. Now, with that being said and done, I'm going to click off the screen so that way I can move my camera around. We're going to click V1, VR, and V2. Okay, pretty simple, right? Now we're going to click over here to flight plan. Now, I'm taking off from KMCI. I already know my departure. I always take off from runway 27. So we're just going to click the up button, find runway 27. There it is. Boom. Now we've got these little SID things right here, right? Whoops. Let me get to... Okay. So we're taking off from 27. We're looking for the Lakes 3. So, Lakes 3. Come on, damn it. Now, we got these transitions over here. So I'm going to look over here and it says COU. So we're going to click on COU and insert. Pretty simple. There's that. Now, you can do this in the air or you can do this on the ground. Does not matter. Click your destination. Click arrival. Now I'm going to look on here. We got runway 24. So there's ILS runway 24. Boom. And the transition is Coop 1. So we're going to select that. On my flight plan here, it says Kayla is the transition. So we're going to select Novius. And it looks like it's pretty much direct. Got none, so no transition. We'll select none. And we'll click insert there. So now we got a distance of 228 miles. Okay, pretty simple, right? Now, we're on the runway. We're looking to start. So, again, this is another thing I do. Oops, and I forgot to show you this. So we're going to go right over here to program. Right there. Look at that. Flight level 290 tells me where I need to be. So, we're going to go right up here. And we're just going to click this bad boy up. Well, come on, baby. Flight level 290. There we go. Now, that's all set, right? We got a few more buttons to click here, guys. So if you come down here, multi-scans, boom, auto, GCS, auto, system 2, and put that over to power. Next thing that you want to do is extend your flaps, lock the cockpit door. There you go. Over here to your squawk box, select auto, bring this back over here to all, and switch that over to whatever that says right there. Okay, that's set, right? Okay, clear as mud, right? So, next thing, we're going to come up here, click your APU bleed on. Gonna let that spool up a little bit. Gonna click this little knob to the right. One thing you want to make sure is that your throttle is set to idle. I don't know how many times I've fired this thing up in reverse thrust. So just make sure you're in idle. Then you're going to click engine 1, engine 2. And there's that. So perfect. We're letting the engine spool. We'll go outside view here real quick. You can hear it. Look at that. Is that not pretty? Listen to that. They have done a great job with this. If you decide to download the fly-by-wire uh, thing, make sure you update it every single day. If you're on the, I think it's development. I'm not sure which one it is. It's the one in the middle of the installer. But yeah, you want to make sure that you update it every day. There's always something new. So as you can see, they're spooling up pretty good. Go in here, take a look-see. So all that's set and ready, right? Look at your engines. They're going to hit about 20% available. So everything's available, right? Okay, engine's up and good and running. We're going to remove the external power. We're going to turn off the APU bleed and turn off the APU. Whoops, I clicked a button there. So now, this is everything that I do. May not be right, but it works for me every single time. Alright, so we've got that all set. I do not use ATC, by the way. Fuck that shit. ATC on this thing sucks. But other than that, this thing is fired up, ready to go. I've got my flight plan ready. You can check your VFR map. It'll have a purple line on there for you. You can also take a look right down here. It's got all that. And you can click on this range knob and you can see your entire flight. You can even switch it over to plan and you can kind of zoom that out, you know, take a look-see. Put it back over on arc. I leave it about 20 so that way I know what's going on. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hope I didn't go too fast. If I did and you have questions, please feel free to leave a message down in the comments. Should be doing probably a live flight, I don't know, either tonight or sometime next week. You know, so come in, say hi, whatever. And if you like this, please, you know, hit that like button. Share it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have fun flying. See ya.